Came up with another scheme, let's put it into action. It's just me and my team, we for sure be getting active. You know how it be, ain't got much, just a dollar and a dream. Trying to get this cream. Came up with another scheme, let's put it into action. It's just me and my team, we for sure be getting active. You know how it be, ain't got much, just a dollar and a dream. Trying to
He took us all at once.
You're a beta male, Sonic.
We made it.
Oh, lordy. So, this is going to be a very interesting topic that I wanted to talk about. You know, it's been years since I figured out why people did not like Man of Steel. Granted, I still think Man of Steel is one of the best, if not the best, Superman movie of all time. But I actually finally understand why diehards really don't like it. Now, this is not me agreeing with their points. It's an understanding now. This is not me saying that I still think that people overhated Man of Steel because they didn't understand the lens that they were framing the movie versus the lens they wanted. Understand that. So let's go down the journey and let's unlock the system. Okay. So, as someone who isn't a giant fan of Schneider lately and really cannot stand his fan base, understand that all this is still does not really take any real it doesn't really take any weight on my opinions. There's no weight on my opinions. It takes nothing off of what I think. And to be honest with you, nothing nothing that I say or do here should change anyone's minds. I'm not looking to do that. I am looking to say my piece and say my point. And my point about the Man of Steel issue is this. Something that I notice when it comes to superhero movies lately is they take this grand scale of everything, but they are lacking in varying ways of the personal connection to civilians that make superheroes enduring and endearing and lovable. So let's take an example of Man of Steel. One of the problems that I did have Man of Steel was when Clark was the whole premise of Superman was great until you realize there's not much of a connection between Clark and humans. You know what I mean? Yes, he saved humanity. Yes, he chose humanity over his own home planet. That's a very big sentiment. But then there's the part of Clark Kent. See, what makes Superman a special character to people is this is a character that has the powers of a god, has the look of a god, is literally flying around like a god. But it's the connection to human beings that makes Clark separated from the rest, as where a lot of Supermen do go bad, where they go into this mode of looking down upon humanity, Homelander, or wanting to use them as basically farming cattle, Omni-Man. You have to understand with Clark has such a personal connection to humans. He was raised to help people no matter if he had powers or not. Even if Clark didn't have powers, he would help people. Even if Clark didn't have the ability to do the things that he can do, he would still try and help people. Clark is Clark because he was raised to be a great human being, not just because he's Superman. And one of the things I think that was missed upon the Man of Steel B versus S type, the Snyder run, you were missing that connection to humans that made it almost an endearing thing. And that what I see in James Gunn is he's showing Superman be relatable to humans, where he is taking shit from humans, one, but two, he is saving little kids. He's adored by little kids, actually. He's being, you see the personal young connection that he has. He's saving, he's doing all the things that, granted, you see make him a Boy Scout, but it makes him relatable. So you're able to relate to him. One of the things that makes Spider-Man so special is not just the fact that he can do all the things he can do. By the way, I'm becoming really annoyed with Spider-Man fans. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. I've never, these fans, I gotta give it to them. They dick ride a lot. I've never seen a character more dick ride than Spider-Man. I thought Batman was bad, but Jesus fucking Lord. We could talk about that later. But what makes Spider-Man endearing is the fact of his connection to people. He is called your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man because he is in your neighborhood. You might run into him. He's a fun dude. That's the point of Spider-Man. That's what makes those movies so great, is a personal connection. And I will say I haven't seen that even with I haven't seen that since Homecoming. Homecoming was the last time I see that Peter was around the city just interacting with people, and then and that's kind of the problem I have with MCU lately. I need that personal connection with some heroes. Not every hero, but you need to start having some heroes be personally connected to the civilians again to show that care. That's why I'm actually really hopeful for James Gunn's Superman coming up, because it looks like they're actually going back into what makes Clark great. See, Superman was phenomenally represented in Man of Steel. Clark wasn't. You hinted at it. You hinted at his wanting to help everyone. You hinted at it. You talked about it, but you never really showed it enough. There were some good parts of that movie that made you think, man, this feels like Clark, but there wasn't enough. It was just a lot of action and go go go. Let's get it. We get to save the planet now. Oh, okay. There's no saving a kid out of from a bad situation. There's none of that. There were times where Clark were saving people, and that's what made it a really nice origin. That's why I like Man of Steel, because they showed that side of it, and that's kind of where it stopped. And I'm like, no, 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 you need more of that. You need, especially the kids, you needed to really show him saving kids or just being endearing to kids. That's what makes Clark such a special character. And I feel as though they're doing that now. The kid holding up the Superman flag during the trailer is absolutely phenomenal, because again, this is the hope that you show with Superman. That's why people were emotional over the trailer. I was emotional for different reasons, because of seeing my animated childhood getting finally the love and attention it deserves, but that's just a selfish need of me. But it's also because, wow, this feels like they're going to the streets again, a ground level Superman, where he cares about the little people, not just not the scale of humanity and being the god that he is, and dragging a ship, which is badass as fuck, and being beloved. No, 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 no. Caring just about the little people. Where we're caring about Metropolis as a whole. I love that. It's what's needed for Superman. I think people have lost that aspect of it for so long. When it comes to Superman, we forget that, he does give a shit about the little people. That's the point. That's what comic characters kind of started at, the street level. You know, uh, Frank Castle, not Frank. Excuse me for saying that was so dumb what I just said. I said Frank Castle. Actually, did Frank say it? Or was that? It wasn't a Defender. Someone said this shit. I just forget who. I don't know. It was Luke Cage. I don't know. Was it Indie Defenders? Hmm. I think it was Frank. I'm gonna go with Frank Castle for this one. Y'all can correct me in the comments. What is it called? You know, they care about the shit up there, the big shit up there. Down here, that's our fucking ring. That's our shit. That's what we're kind of missing as comic book watchers, comic book movie watchers. I mean, not comic book watchers. I can't stand comic book fans, and as it is, you people are some of the most insufferable douchebags I've ever been around in my life. I can see why you were bullied. I'm starting to kind of understand the bullies in this one. Hate to be that guy, but I'm starting to see, man, I'm starting to see a lot. I'm starting to be a lot more cynical to certain shit, because, man, some of y'all. But anyways, that's what we're looking for. That relatability that just isn't there, and I'm starting to kind of understand more and more where it all went wrong. There just isn't enough of that. There isn't enough. There's a little bit of inklings here and there, but you need to really, really hit home with a lot of it more. And that's what makes, I think, some of the comic book movies. And granted, this is a really good discussion point for once from, some of movie Twitter. I know that's shocking. Usually 99.9% of movie Twitter is full of the most intoxicatingly garbage, narcissistically driven, stupid ass points ever fucking made. I remember one person said, "Oh, Bane will beat the shit of Spider-Man." Yeah, okay, let me make this very clear to you. Bane is getting a fucking foot shoved up his ass from Spider-Man. If you can't beat Batman, you ain't touching Spider-Man. You can kiss my ass with that shit. Spider-Man can lift the building. He will. He has thrown Wolverine out of the top of a tower. That's the problem though with Marvel characters. They are so imbalanced as heroes, where one minute Black Panther can't even is struggling to fight Captain America. The next minute, oh, he just wiped out all of Thanos' elite corps, and he just kicked Thanos in the face because he can. Like Black Panther could beat Silver Surfer in one comic, and I would believe it. And then you could say he got his ass kicked by fucking Silver Sable, and I'd be like, yeah, it's possible. No, no, pick a struggle. I hate Marvel characters that shit. I hate what they do to Spider-Man. Spider-Man beat the Silver Surfer. I'm like, oh my god, do you not understand how retarded that just sounds? Do you understand how stupid that sounds? Spider-Man, a neighborhood character, now has beaten the Silver Surfer. Tell me how that makes any fucking sense. That's just stupid. That's why I hate that writing. Slade can go from and I said this to someone because someone was trying to stick to debate, because I'm just like, if you're gonna go with these debates, guys, you know, Slade beat the Justice League. He did. Now, granted, maybe some members were missing. It wouldn't have been really hard to beat Clark, if you're going to be honest. If the man figured out how to beat the rest of Justice League, I'm pretty sure he has a stick of fucking kryptonite up his ass. Wonder Woman would have been the wild card, but I ain't gonna lie. If he's fast enough to deal with the goddamn Flash somehow, then I don't think Wonder Woman's gonna be something he can't figure out. Which is saying something. That's how terrifying that motherfucker must be. Black Man to beat the Crime Syndicate. Do you understand how hard it is to beat the Crime Syndicate? That's like the evil version of the Justice League. He beat him. The man throws hands with Aquaman every day for the fun of it. He's insane. But I think about it more and more. Those characters should be written to that level and then leave it. And then you have Deathstroke being a god killer all of a sudden. Wait, what? When y'all make him a god killer? He's hunting Zeus now? See what I mean? It's stupid. All right, you have Spider-Man now beating up the Silver Surfer. And then he beat the Hulk. Yeah, bullshit. Well, the Hulk's a weird one too, because the Hulk, I swear to God, y'all imbalance as well. We don't know with the Hulk. You could make Hulk Superman level, then you can make Hulk a bitch. Marvel has no balance to their characters whatsoever. You ever notice that? It's fucking stupid. I'm just like, I roll my eyes. I'm just, you know what? These debates are so dumb. Anyone can write anything. But then I realized something. It's up to the author if they want to just write it that way. So all these debates are pointless. If I wanted to write Bane whooping Spider-Man's ass, I probably could. If I wanted to write Venom getting whooped by Batman, which, by the way, Venom would have gotten his ass kicked by Batman like in 13 seconds because Batman would have had the speaker set. Remember when he had Clark? He had like a complete contingency plan for Clark and B versus S. I'm just thinking, you know, with those giant speakers, he would have just beat Venom right there. It would have been over. He would have separated Venom from Eddie, and that would have been it. That's how stupid this shit is to me. But you got to understand, that's why I don't like these debates. I come to a realization, a lot of this shit is written by fucking fantasy writers who just want to jerk off to their character. Like, I'm sorry, but the idea of Spider-Man beating the Silver Surfer is fucking retarded. It's something an idiot would write because he likes Spider-Man to a weird, ridiculous extent. It's stupid as fuck. Now, Spider-Man 2099? Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe you could actually make me believe that dumb shit. I could believe it. But Peter Park, get the fuck out of here. You have to be fucking high to write some shit like that. You lost me at the Hulk. You lost me at the Avengers. You lost me. But then again, in fairness, you had fucking Deadpool kill all of Marvel. That was a joke. You then had Frank Castle kill all of Marvel. At the end of the day, guys, a lot of the shit's written just because people's prerogatives and maybe they're just their issues at the time. Who knows? But yeah, these debates always just make me roll my eyes. I'm just like, dude, this is power scaling just jizz at this point. Because at the end of the day, it's what nerds want to do because they look at themselves going, damn, I can't even throw a punch. But Spider-Man can. No. Spider-Man isn't real, dork. Learn to get over it. Like, every time I see these debates, I just go, oh, God. Every time, dude. It's just pathetic. Like, I rolled my eyes. And I like Spider-Man. Love him. I have steelbooks upon steelbook. I have like 6 steelbooks of Spider-Man and Venom. Believe me. I have Spider-Man gear everywhere. But understand, I fucking hate Spider-Man fucking overpowered writing. The idea that you're telling me that he could ice out Slade Wilson in 30 seconds, basically, is fucking stupid. And it makes Spider-Man a shitty character. Spider-Man being able to do all that shit makes him a shitty character. That's not what makes Spider-Man great. Spider-Man enduring his shortcomings and having to beat high-level characters that are higher than him, that's the point, you fucking morons. Sorry, I had to get off that rant. But anyways, just wanted to say that. Y'all be good. Bye. Go do something. I don't know. So I had to talk about just comic book characters. I don't know. Bye. Thank you.